we're back and we're starting on the rest of the hunter. I'm gonna do the Gunslinger. I actually just finished this, but apparently turned off the recording, then turned it on at the end. So go me. I had a pretty clean run. It's pretty strong class. Obviously we're gonna run this bottom tree. We want that precision hit. Nighthawk if you have it. Not sure the best damage is if you don't have Nighthawk by now. Probably 6-shooter since you can dump it into a boss or a guy pretty quickly, but not sure. But anyway, now that I know that I have this pattern down, I know I'm going to have plenty of time on the boss. I know I can get up 2 supers on him, so not too concerned about the damage on this class. A couple guys in front of me here are going to help me out. But I know I can finish with plenty of time on this class. May even get flawless here.
Oh look! It's a Vex Milk waterfall. Can we stop and... Aww.
If you can hear it in the background, I'm watching some Overwatch League. Huge fan of Overwatch League. I find it fascinating what they decided to do with the league and the franchises. Something I've been kind of waiting for a long time with esports. Back in my younger days, I was pretty highly ranked on Unreal Tournament. Probably would have been a streamer and pro sport kid back then, but unfortunately I missed the timing. But I still like to follow it and see what's happening. Pretty cool development. And if you really think about the next generation of kids that are watching YouTube and Twitch and everything, you know, how many of those are going to be really hardcore sports fans versus esports, you know, that they've played their whole life? I think it's just going to get bigger and bigger. Pretty excited. I think the games are going to get better and better. Anyway, back to this. You know, if you've seen any of my videos before, you kind of know what the pattern. Not. I like to move forward up here. There's that rock there that has a pretty good range, so that should work out fine. And if you take damage while you're up here, don't be afraid to just run back and forth real quick. You got a big platform here, it's not too bad. Unfortunately, the Warcliffe just not really very good at a long distance. A lot of them just seem to fly off into nowhere. You know, a lot of times if you wait on those Minotaurs, you get some help from those lower flame guys. This one not so much. A little slow right here, but not too bad. So let's get them down. Obviously, come back this way. And then this pattern works with pretty much any character now. I've shown you. Even Blink I was able to find my way through, even Slow Float on the other Warlock classes. So it should be pretty easy on Hunter. And this is pretty easy on the Hunter because of the extra little mobility you get with your jumps here. Oh, I think I got shield slammed off or something. Oh, I don't know exactly what happened. I'm gonna guess I got shield smacked. That was a little odd. So I missed a point and I'm gonna have to respawn. It happens. But I definitely would have had enough time to get to that last ring. had that not happened. Got full ammo. Don't really have. The only bad thing about running this weapon, I don't really get the run speed enhancement. Probably could have helped on that last section. I might have been able to get away from that thing, the shield slam, if that's what happened.
Friendly query. What have you done to attract such
That mechanic
hostile
is funny,
species
but
to
it's
our
also
planet?
kind of annoying. The fact that they can just automatically kill you no matter what if they connect with that thing. Don't know if you can hear it in the background. If you can, I apologize. I'm watching some Overwatch League. Whoa, I almost, did that a little. You can do that from apparently that platform with triple jump. It works well. I'm a big fan of Overwatch League so far. I find it pretty fascinating. A long time ago when I was younger, I was at a super high level and competitive level before these massive pro scenes are appearing now, so kind of cool for me to see and reminisce about what might have been had I been a little younger or coming at a different time. And just the game's interesting. I'm pretty impressed with the announcing, the production. They definitely need some work on some of the spectating, but overall it's still pretty cool. The idea of the franchises. I think there's a huge future in esports. I don't see it going away. If you look at the current generations, the young generations watching Twitch and YouTube, I mean, how many of them are really going to be hardcore sports fans versus some of these esports that they're way more familiar with and way more into. And this kind of sucks not having a really long range weapon here. And this one's going to be pretty easy. Wow, he lived through that. I guess maybe take off his shield first just to make sure. Just spare him across. I didn't even use a heavy on him. Double heavy in here. The hunter, it's all.
You know, Cade got stuck
quick.
stealing from the Vex. Why didn't that happen to the Red Legion?
I know at least he's gonna drop one. I know the sniper up here dropped one. There's also one in the middle from the big guy. So no need to worry about dropping a few rockets there. It's good to have some be full. And then Hunter quick enough to be able to get through these pretty easy. Kind of missed. Didn't catch that ledge quite well how I wanted to, but again, see here's another heavy that I don't even need. Probably could have softened that first group up with one just to be a little safer.
I suppose
so
we'll
I
never
didn't
get
have
to
as much stuff just shooting at me. And get all the rings. Tons of time. Well, can't seem to get to that barrel. Okay, I won't move. There we go. I think there's also one on the left side. You might be able to shoot that left side one too. And technically, I think you can just run past those guys. I know on the speed run, most of the guys just run right past them. I think, especially on normal, I think you can most of the time. Gladiators look good with the Fisher trade. That's exactly what they needed. I think that was their weakness. They're gonna get better, I think. again, there's a couple ways you can do this. If you die, you just respawn, just hang out at the top and wait for it to finish. Run around in circles like this, fight these guys if you feel like it. A lot of it just depends on your supercharge. You know, like I said, if you do this pattern that I'm in, your super is up pretty much always at the right spot. If you notice how I use it.
Don't need to stick the landing. We do.
And these guys don't even know what's coming at them. Whoa. Pick up a new one here. Like I said, it's probably better to have one really good long-range weapon. Most of these parts you kind of need a decent, something you can get decent damage out of. Again, don't forget about that block there. You can also use some heavy there. There's going to be two. That group, first group is going to drop one. The top guys that I killed also dropped another one. The reason I walk down here, walk this way, it's safe, and I know it gives me proper timing for the rings. Again, like so, there's probably a few other ways and patterns you can do this. This just kind of works for me. It's easy to remember in the right places at the right time. Now this one's gonna pass over my head. This little corner here, go up through this little gap, and then wait for the last one to go by. And easy peasy. I had that take away my jump the other day for some weird reason. Don't forget to try to cascade those shields. Don't focus one down until you get all those shields off. You'll get a nice cascade effect here. That might straight up get him to tell you all three teleports. I don't know. Let's see here. Yep. There's the power of Golden Gun. Entirely skipped that first stage. The only bad thing is this section's a little bit harder with the ward cliff, and I don't have a good AoE grenade to supplement it.
It's switching guns.
Would help if I would crit that knight. Alright, I'm gonna have to get some health back here, make a run for it. Got a grenade here in just a second. Didn't get that much damage on it for that. Whoa. Whoa. Whew, that was close. Yeah, this is the only bad thing. This part is much better getting 4 cluster rockets out versus these. I could actually cheese this and swap out my Oh, the clutch knife. But yeah, I could refill my rockets if I really wanted to, but I don't know how long that cheese will be in here, so I don't really want to use it. Be careful of your sightlines when you know you gotta run. Don't want to get your momentum. Don't want to run right across a fire line before the momentum gets activated. I'm gonna use a little bit of one more chunk of my pistol damage here. Use these little middle platforms. Again, I mean, you've seen me do this a bunch of times if you've been watching my videos. It's a pretty easy pattern here. Can't believe I missed that crit. Again, I'm going to try to get him, you know, it's... I don't know exactly where it is, but I kind of got a good feel of it now, where he's going to break into that last section. It's not really half of that last bar, it's almost like 2/3 of this last health bar for him. And he should do one more spawn when he gets a little closer to it. And whoa! Yikes. Kind of stuck in that feature there for a second. And he's also going to run to the side of this mountain. So I know I can be kind of safe over in this area. Once he moves to this position, I've got this thing with the mountain. So I can shoot him. Ads are going to spawn here in a second. There. That's pretty safe for the boss. He doesn't move much from that spot while you're fighting these group of ads. As long as you kind of peek him every once in a while, he'll pretty much stay consistently right there. I know I'm going to be able to dodge reload I'm going to get one more heavy here because there's an orange bar major goblin here somewhere. There he is. He's gonna give me another heavy. Again, don't stay in one spot too long. You want to be able to move momentum up. Down. Alright, so I know that ad phase is over. I'm going to check my reloads here. So I know I can get both of those out real fast. So I'm going to get him right to the edge of this. Oh, there, I broke him. I'm going to get some momentum here and get this back, and I should be able to finish him off with the goldie. Oh, not quite. Didn't see if I got my crit on that. And you can run out here, don't be afraid to. You take damage, but you can, with momentum, you can practically run around in it directly, but as long as you hop a little bit, you're pretty fairly safe. I believe there's another heavy. These guys drops. There it is. reload. Alright, this should finish him off here. Got plenty of time, so I'm not too worried. Wow, that didn't finish him. Really pretty surprised. There we go. Good thing about hunter mobility, escape a little bit on this. And Nick said there's even one more. There's a heavy drop in each of those groups of ads to stay alive and get them to finish him off. I think I'm going to have to do that with the Night Stalker, but there we have it. Should have been a flawless if it wasn't for that cheap shield death there. But 8 down, 1 more to go.